So of course, the overstock we are facing at the moment and, the battle on price that is affecting lastly the brands and the companies somehow the innovation to the market. Of course, is a sport that brings sustainability and a nice lifestyle in the general world. So I think that the market will grow and is growing at a rapid pace with the newcomers that of course will bring new energy into our lovely cycling market.
Welcome to Ride Success, the podcast that takes you on a learning journey to a productive, creative, and active life through the power of the bike. In the podcast, I explore cycling's global trends, community needs, innovative business strategies, and the journeys of remarkable individuals in the world of cycling. You are listening to a limited series of recordings during Rouleur Live 2024. This limited series has 11 episodes, and in each episode, the guests are asked 4 key questions. Each of my guests has different insights into where the opportunities for success in the cycling industry lie. So make sure you to subscribe and follow so you'll get notified of new podcasts because they will be released in quick succession. In this episode, I speak with Alberto Fonte, the founder and CEO at Udog. He highlights the importance of community, innovation, and personal passion in shaping both the cycling industry and individual success. Now, back to the show.
I am Alberto Fonte and I'm the founder and the CEO at Udog, an Italian company, a young Italian company founded in 2022. Our core business is designing shoes that are unique for design and style with no compromise on comfort and performance.
Brilliant. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Let's get straight to the questions. Where should cycling companies prioritize their spending when aiming to raise visibility and engagement?
Nowadays, the exposure has changed quite a lot over the past years. And of course, organic content, social content, and the community building are becoming the most important factor, in my opinion, for brands, big and small. Of course, for the small, unique brands, creating an authentic community. Authentic means that it is real, social, and the reality is the key to success. Today, I believe that most of the company are very conscious on where they spend their money. And spending money in creating communities is a key factor on bringing success to a brand.
Very good. And you mentioned about community and in real life events, building that trust and authentic relationships. How is the rise of the content creator economy transforming the traditional cycling sponsorship model, and how are brands adapting?
Dramatic. I'm old enough that I spent a lot of time in my previous careers and also as a passionate to look at the races and listening at what the professional riders and the champions was discussing about the products and their life. Today is not anymore like this. Today, people are much more linked to creators, what we call normal people like them, and they trust a lot what content creators does and talk. So there is a direct communication in between, people, normal people. And, sport marketing is still important, but more and more is becoming a world apart, especially when we talk about, performance, products. The use of the bikes for professional athletes is not the same as the use of the bike and the equipment for the normal people. So dramatic important for me is the relationship between the content, the creators, and the audience.
Very good. So that's important. They create a one-to-one relationship that I guess the customer can feel trust and relate to the brand through the content creator. And I wanted to now step back a little bit and look at more of the bigger picture. What do you think are the major tailwinds and headwinds that the cycling industry is going to face in the next 5 years?
Let's start with the headwinds, and so of course the overstock we are facing at the moment, and the battle on price that is affecting lastly the brands and the companies, somehow the innovation to the market is the big headwinds, especially in the past year and a half, 2 years. But sooner or later it will last. So I see a bright future for cycling. So we are much more tailwind for the next 5 years. Cycling is more and more, first of all, a cool, nice sport to do alone or in group with friends or with your wife or girlfriend. Of course, it's a sport that brings sustainability and a nice lifestyle in the general world. So I think that the market will grow and is growing at a rapid pace with the newcomers that, of course, will bring new energy into our lovely cycling market.
Very good. So I wanted now to have you take a bit more of a personal question. What is one thing that you do every day that enables you to be at the best of your abilities, whether that is work, cycling, life in general?
Yeah, I'm very much maniac about the lunch ride. Summer or winter, cold or hot, I do need a break during the day that is on the bike. So I'm a big promoter of the lunch ride. So this is what brings me, a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm every day, especially in the afternoon after, a nice 1 hour ride, 1.5 if I'm lucky enough to don't have any meetings afterwards. So, of course, being on the bike is what motivates me and to be not only a better entrepreneur, but even a better man.
Very good. Very good. It's great that you touched upon going for a bike ride, because in a podcast I started a tradition where every guest leaves a question to my next guest, not knowing who they are. And the question that was left for you is the following. If you could choose one bike, if you could go out tomorrow to a bike shop and purchase one bike for the rest of your life, what would it be? What kind of bike would it be?
In terms of brands or in terms of which brand or which bike?
Well, let's start with type of bike. If you want to say it's a brand, it's up to you.
I will definitely suggest to have a nice Italian gravel bike. A gravel because it allows you to do most of the things I like. So be on the road and also be off-road and even ride with the family. So I would go for the gravel bike. Be an Italian, I will go for Italian bike ride.
Very good. Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time, Alberto. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to this quick interview. I'm your host, Pedro Couto Lopez. You can find me under my own name on LinkedIn. You can find Ride to Success on all socials. And let me know if you like this format of shorter, snappier interviews with guests within the cycling industry. And if you like the show, please give us a review. Follow helps us to create better content and bring more guests to the podcast. Make sure you tune in to the next episode, which will be released shortly. Thank you for listening.